This is going to be a super quick one today, folks. We are waiting for the arrival of my younger brother. My honey and his oldest just went to get hay. We just planted potatoes. I'm going to take you down and show you. The garden looks a little bit different. I went and picked up compost to amend the beds this morning. It seemed pretty hot to me, so I think the majority of it needs to cook. However, we did not have enough soil to plant the potatoes in. We had to divide up the beds, which I'll show you. So we did mix some of the compost in there. It's nice today. I mean, it's warm, but it's in the high 80s. It's not unbearable in the shade. But it's one of those days, right? You work and then you take a break, and you work a little bit and you take a break. So it's just how you survive and keep from getting overheated and dehydrated and all that. So, very sad. We tore out our cucumbers today. Not before harvesting a few of them, though. These tomatoes are still doing pretty well. The Amish paste tomatoes are finally starting to ripen, so that's great. As you can see, tore the cucumbers out. We've got Sugar Rush peach peppers coming on. And then these are the Criolla de Cocina pepper. So those will get big and turn red. This is Tulsi right here. I left the celosia. And then I'm saving seeds from the Kalima beans. And so we had some massive ones there. And we have some massive ones here. So I'm just letting those stay. But this was our corn bed, which was about 4 or 5 feet wide. We divided it up into two. So this is where we're going to do beets, carrots, and snow peas, and sugar snap peas. And then we've got 2 squashes on our squash plant. The squash vine borers, y'all, squash bugs are, horrifying. They are really, really, really bad. There's one right there. You can see. They're terrible. But we planted potatoes in here. So they ran to get hay so we can cover it. And so we're going to have to keep hilling up as those come in. And then we've still got a little bit of potatoes left that we need to plant, which are probably going to go over there. But I got to rip some stuff out first. I took one of the watermelons, and then this one's hanging on. I think that is all. I think we had to rip out the rest of the watermelons because they all split and rotted, which is sad. This is another Criolla de Cocina pepper, I believe. I don't know. I thought these were banana peppers, but they might be also. Oh, there's another watermelon right there. We're having our cherry tomatoes starting to turn colors. And again, we're getting these like beautiful brandywines, and then they end up getting eaten by whatever squirrel or mischief makers coming in here. But we're still getting baby pumpkins. This is the Gomprenia. It has not bloomed yet, but I'm hoping it does soon. And then our popcorn is just doing awesome. More tomatoes, more peppers. These are the banana peppers here. Lots of cherry tomatoes. Sunflowers. Some of them got knocked over. I'm not really sure if they got knocked over by our mischief maker buddy or by a storm. And then the okra here, which is just doing fantastic, and that's going to start putting on okra here really soon. This is the bed that the garlic is going to go in. I'm going to give, these are honeydew melons. And so we've had like some really small ones start, and then it doesn't really seem like anything happens with them after that. So we're going to give this like a little bit more time, but our garlic is supposed about there's a bug caught in the fence and it's making a ruckus. Our garlic is supposed to arrive here in a couple weeks, and once it does, I want to get it planted. And so when that happens, all of this will be being torn out. But we tore out our cucumbers, the cucamelons. We harvested a ton of cucamelons. So it's just kind of like the conundrum of the fall garden, right, is that you have to tear out certain things to make room for other things, and sometimes that stuff is still in the midst of producing. I did not check. We've got squash. Oh yeah, baby squash there, which is fantastic. I love it. And I think one there too. You can see that. So, and then we had some other squash, like the acorn squash. It never ended up taking off or doing very well. We've got another baby watermelon starting there. I'm not mad about that. Look at that sage. And these are the tomatillos, which also never really did much. So I think, next year again, we're going to start that in trays. I harvested this celosia and then left the lower shoots, and it started branching out, which is awesome. But it looks so empty up there without the cucumber in the trellis. As soon as they get back from picking up hay, we're going to finish getting the compost out of the back of the truck. Or put the hay down, and then we're going to go seed start up top in the shade because, again, it's pretty warm. So, really quick one for y'all today, but it's kind of our fall garden progress. Just the beginnings of it. So, anyway, hope y'all have a great and safe weekend. We're looking forward to just camping and hanging out with family, having good food, and just, like I said, hanging out and being together. So, you'll have a safe and wonderful weekend. We'll talk to you later.